This is a reading for David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. So, they've been together for so long that they're extremely codependent on each other. And obviously they have a lot of children together. So, they're very much involved in, like, the raising of their children and doing it together. But I feel like first of all, I get the feeling that Victoria is a little insecure. And the reason she's insecure is because her and David have been together for so long. And I feel like for David, I feel like he's not as in love as he used to be with her, but he stays with her for the kids. And she may not be, like, as in love with him either, but, like, they're both, like, staying together for the kids, and they're both, like, staying together because, like, they have a lot of respect for each other. But, like, I think that if they were just, like, honest with themselves, they probably wouldn't stay together, because, like, I feel like the love is kind of gone. So the reason why I say that is because for David, I feel like he flirts a lot with other women, number one. And he's trying very hard to, like, keep an open mind and keep the relationship together. Like, he's trying to give the relationship a chance, right? And he's working, like, very hard at this to, like, keep it together. But I think at the end of the day, there are things about Victoria that make it difficult for him. Which, number one, is her insecurity. Like, she doesn't like that he's flirty, right? So that's, like, she takes it very hard. And that, like, it's almost like they feel like there's nothing left to learn about each other, right? So they're just, like, they're bored with each other. So they're not really, like, getting to know each other anymore. So they've kind of surpassed that. So it's making it hard for him to keep an open mind and to give the relationship a chance, because, like, you know, there's nothing more to learn about each other. There's nothing more interesting about each other. And for her, you know, like, what I think started to happen is that, like, because he flirts with other women and does these things, like, she started to shut off and didn't feel like it was safe for her. So she started to, like, close off her heart to him, which makes it pretty hard to, like, still know each other, you know? And I think she's trying very hard to stay optimistic about the relationship. And, like, she's also trying very hard to give the relationship a chance. But at the end of the day, they both retreat from each other because of these issues. So they often disconnect from each other, and, like, he goes off and flirts with other women, and I think she just kind of, like, is stuck home with the kids and, like, sits around and is sort of, like, sad about like, you know, feeling like, you know, oh, my husband doesn't love me anymore, but like, but, you know, and, but like, we're staying together for the kids, we're trying to keep it together, but we're both not putting in any effort to get to know each other again and to fall in love again. So like, they just keep retreating from each other. And so like, from this reading, like, I don't see that they're gonna break up. I just feel like this is the way that their relationship is, and like, it's the way it's gonna stay. Like, he's never gonna leave her because he doesn't want to like disrespect her, and he feels like leaving the mother of his children is disrespectful. So he is never going to leave her because he doesn't want to do that, but he'll indulge himself like in flirting and like disconnecting and going and like doing whatever the hell he wants. But he's going to stay with her. She's going to stay with him because like I feel like has like, I feel like she still has feelings for him, and like, it's like sort of out of this like sad like desperateness, like, to be with him. Like, she knows that like, she knows that like, it's almost like abusive on her side of things, because it's like, he doesn't like give her the love that she needs. Like, he doesn't like they don't date each other anymore, you know? Like, they're just there. They're just together, and like, they're just there in the relationship, like, depending on each other, right? But there's no like feeding at the fire. There's no love there. So like, she like almost is like emotionally abused, and she feels like she doesn't deserve him, and so she's like just sitting there like oh, like I wish that, like, you know, he still loved me the way he used to, or, you know, like, it's so sad. It's like, I wish that she could just like, you know, like go take some of her own medicine, which is the girl power, you know, from the 90s, the Spice Girls. Like, she needs that girl power, and to say like, forget this, like, I want my man to be in love with me, and to like treat me like gold, and want to be with me all the time, and not like treat me like it's like I'm an obligation, because that's how he treats her. He treats her like she's an obligation, like, oh yeah, like, you're the mother of my children, I'm not gonna leave you, like, but I'm not gonna give you any like attention or love, you know. I'm just gonna like go do my own thing and like go flirt with other women, and so like, she's just like left alone, and she goes and does her own thing too, but like, it's not the same. It's like, you know, she goes and does like probably like housewife type stuff, you know, like, it's just like, it's just not fair to her the way that she's being treated. And so it's sad. I just wish that she could break free of this, and like, and, you know, say, no, like, girl power, I'm out of here. So unfortunately, I don't see, this is the first time I've ever said that unfortunately they're not going to break up, because they should break up, because they're not in a healthy relationship anymore. But they aren't. They're going to stay together. All right.